We can all agree that we love to get raid medals in Clash of Clans, but according to a poll that I sent out a few days ago, we simply can't agree on what's the best way to use them. Now, most of you have said that the best way to use them is on research potions, and I disagree with that, and I'm going to be breaking down exactly why in this video. Now, before we go ahead and start talking about what's the best way to use raid medals, you need to understand that raid medals are kind of like how we spend cash. Everybody's situation is different, so the cash that they spend is going to be different. A person who's struggling to find food is not going to be spending cash on the latest designer bag. They're probably going to be spending cash on food. So raid medals and the way we spend them is really dependent on the situation that we're in our Clash of Clans account, and as Clash of Clans players we go through a lot of different situations. The first one is not having your 6th builder, and if you're at this point and you don't have your 6th builder, you're probably Town Hall 11, Town Hall 12 or below. And guys, if you don't have that builder yet, it is your absolute priority to get that builder as soon as possible, because having a 6th builder will exponentially decrease the amount of time you need to max your Clash of Clans account. Now, raid medals actually do help us do this quite a bit, because you can buy a million builder gold or a million builder elixir. And guys, if you don't know, the main choke point in the builder village is getting these resources, because you have to wait an entire day to be able to attack again to get more resources. This million builder gold or elixir can help you effectively skip 2 to 3 days of farming every time you spend it, and depending on where you are in your clan capital, you can get this 2 or 3 times in the week. So that means you can skip around 6 or 9 days of builder based farming, and you don't even need to deal with it at all. Guys, this is going to make getting that 6th builder a lot easier, especially when you're trying to grind builder elixir for all of those battle machine upgrades. If you have not gotten your 6th builder yet, the first thing that you'd want to do with your raid medals is to buy those builder based resources. Now, another situation that we have that some players go through is that when you're the maximum level in your clan, or when you're one of the highest levels in your clan, and you don't have people who can donate the same amount of troops or the same level of troops that you can donate. This can be a really big problem, and if you're in Clan War League, or if you're in general clan wars and you're trying to do the best attacks possible, maybe you're trying to get a high level of super wizards to do a blizzard attack and you can't get anybody to donate them to you, it is going to be worth it for you to spend your raid medals on those clan castle reinforcements, especially if this is Clan War League. Yes, this doesn't technically progress your base, but it is going to help you a lot as a player, and especially if you're in a clan like that, I would honestly recommend maybe moving out and getting to a clan where people can support you. But if that is not possible, then this is definitely a viable way to use your raid medals. So why don't we go ahead and talk about another situation now. Say you already have a pretty decent clan, they're donating everything you'll ever need, and you have the 6th builder already. Then when you get into the Town Hall 13 and the Town Hall 14 levels, you guys are actually right, because research potions are going to be the best way to spend your raid medals at this point in time. Every week you'll probably get 3 of them, and that's going to skip 3 days in the lab. Every bit helps, and especially if you're a free-to-play player, every single bit is going to help you a lot in shaving time off the time to max. So definitely spend your raid medals on research potions at this time. But then there's still some more phases, guys. So what happens when you eventually hit Town Hall 14, the demon of a town hall, when it comes to dark elixir farming? Well, in this case, yes, research potions are still going to help you, but there's not a lot of lab upgrades at Town Hall 14. There is, however, a lot of dark elixir upgrades, and I know it's inefficient, guys, but I think personally, it's okay to indulge a little bit and make dark elixir farming a little bit easier for you. Now, if you have the time, obviously the better situation would be to invest in training potions, and then using those training potions to get much more than 25,000 dark elixir, but not everybody has that type of time, and that's really what it comes down to. Once again, I told you guys, different situations, different way you spend your money, different way you spend your raid medals, right? If you don't have a lot of time but you still need to get those upgrades in, you can spend on a little bit of dark elixir and make it easier for you. If you do have the time, take the training potions, right? Do the hard work, get out there, farm more than that, a lot more than that in an hour. I think you can farm up to 150, 200,000 dark elixir in an hour if you're being very, very strategic about it. But again, it's situation dependent. Depending on which situation you're in, spend your raid medals accordingly. And yet there is still one situation, guys, we're not done completely, because when you're close to max, things change a little bit. Maybe your heroes are done, maybe your pets are close to done, but the thing you're probably going to be struggling with the most at this point is walls, and that is why you see a lot of big YouTubers, they're going to be spending their raid medals on wall rings because they have nothing else to spend their raid medals on, guys, and nothing else is going to help them progress their account as much. So if you're at this point, go ahead, spend those raid medals on wall rings. Is it efficient? Absolutely not. However, there's nothing else that's really going to help you a lot, so you might as well use your raid medals to help finish up that last portion. But maybe you're not even close to being there yet, guys, and it's completely fine if you're not. A lot of us want to get to that point where we have to spend raid medals on wall rings because we have nothing else to upgrade, but we're not there yet. But if you want to get there as fast as possible, I highly recommend you check out this playlist right here. That's going to break down the strategic rushing guides for you so that you guys can get to the max level as fast as possible and as efficiently as possible.